Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
I really love how this team is playing for one another right now, and why their cohesiveness continues to improve with each passing victory.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
Now here's Williamson.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fellow.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Ball into the lane. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
Now here's Levine. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Vucevic. Ball outside. There's the drive.
McCollum is solidly contesting shot. Does a nice job of getting hands up in time.
Here's Jones. And Vucevic with the block. And they get it back. Now here's Ingram. From deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Levine attacking. The layup off target.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Jones. Valanciunas, good.
Valanciunas.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's DeRozan missing. On the take. Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Brandon Ingram.
Oh, man, that was just rude. Williamson with no hesitation on the drive and no mercy on the finish.
Outside for Levine. Picked by Vucevic. Clock at 6. And here's Ball. Nice D from Valanciunas. Williamson, right side. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
They had a hard time taking the lid off the basket. Their offense just flat.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
He uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And this time of year, Grant, the evolution of strength and conditioning programs really shows its value.
It really does. I mean, this is a great time to be an NBA player for so many reasons, including the ones that you mentioned. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
New Orleans in the lead. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Vucevic with a steal. Here's Caruso. DeRozan outside. Green, a screen. The open shot, DeRozan. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Chicago ball.
1:07 left in the first. Vucevic uses the glass on the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Caruso. Picked by Vucevic. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Now the Pelicans in transition. Now Hayes. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic.
Pelicans ball. Checking in for the Pelicans.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Caruso misses. The Pelicans trail. Left side, Graham. From the arc. He drops it from range.
Today's NBA is all about spacing the floor, and Graham's doing just that with the triple.
Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bulls out in front, leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
all right, look who's coming out of the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
McCollum with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Chicago ball. Pelican substitution, Jonas Valanciunas.
Chicago leading. For a player who came into the league with as much fanfare as Lonzo Ball, it wasn't the smoothest start, Grant. He dealt with a lot of injuries and adversity.
And BA, that makes the NBA learning curve that much steeper. Lonzo deserves a lot of credit for how he was able to stay grounded and stay focused. He tuned out the noise and kept developing his game.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And again, New Orleans, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Left side, Levine. Ball with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Outside, Williams. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 5. He can't hit that time. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
That's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not this time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. The kick out to Williams. Pass the ball. Williamson inside. To the paint. Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
See the improvement, Zion wanting to involve his teammates, especially when they're open.
The three from Ball. And again, Chicago, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Back to Jones. Inside. Shot clock at 3. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The lovable.
And in the league today, we've got some all-time greats playing out on the wing. But who do you think the best wing in the NBA is right now, Grant?
Oh, boy, you're trying to get me in trouble. That's a tough one. I mean, you have LeBron, you have Giannis, you have Kawhi, KD. All of them are elite. All of them are champions. So if I had to choose, I guess I'll go with, I don't know. They're just all great. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
That's tipped. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Here's Hayes. Yep, count it.
Jackson Hayes.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Pass to Caruso. One minute left in the second. DeRozan right side. Inside. Clock at 4. Shot from 12. He's off on that one. The Pelicans trail. To the middle. Pass to Caruso. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Levine for 3. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. And it's New Orleans ball. They trail by 3. Over to the wing. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Bulls ball. Checking in for the Pelicans.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so it's New Orleans with it. It's a 3-point game. Jonas Valanciunas getting it done. What a move that time. Valanciunas has got 10 points in the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Chicago now.
First team foul.
Now Ball. Giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game.
Now, this is the energy you want from Valanciunas. He does a nice job there contesting without foul.
Here's Ingram. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 1.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course he regularly posts big point totals.
Williamson left side. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. It's DeRozan with a drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Pick by Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Outside Levine. Ball outside.
Pelicans foul.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram.
Brandon Ingram.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
The ball's knocked loose.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
And the basket by Williamson.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Ball outside. Into the lane. Comes up empty down low. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. To the paint. Outside Jones. Williamson inside. 7 points in the game. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And there's the foul against Chicago.
Guys like Valanciunas make the league feel like the UN. A successful NBA player who's also a big-time star in his home country of Lithuania. Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, very smooth touch on the stroke.
And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 1. For 3, McCollum knocks it down from distance. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game.
And sometimes McCollum is automatic from there. You can't give him the shot if he's deep.
Back to Ball. Up and over McCollum. Oh, no good! Unable to win this run.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Timeout for the Bulls.
They lost their edge on D here in the second half. It was far too passive. They're not dictating the pace of the game.
For the Lovable.
New Orleans making some changes.
Lovables dance team. Make some noise.
1:51 left in the third.
New Orleans foul. That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Here's Dosunmu. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Count it. Dosunmu's got 5.
He's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
Chicago foul. Alex Caruso. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez.
Hernan Gomez.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand.
His fourth turnover of the game. That's not a number to be proud of.
Hernan Gomez. That's his first personal foul.
And that one misses.
Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Alex Caruso.
And he can't hit the second.
That's not like him at all. I mean, he's been so steady up until those.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Vucevic with some nice D. Chicago trailing here. White with it. Nance covering. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside, Green. Here's Dosunmu. 6 to shoot. Outside for Green. From 10 feet away. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's New Orleans now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Stolen by Caruso. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
Here's Dosunmu. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Dosunmu's got 7 points.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans ahead, up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return.
It's the fourth.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Caruso. Takes it inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity.
Chicago foul.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Personal foul.
So we'll see Zion Williamson go to the line here.
At the line for the Pelicans.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up. A free throw off from Williamson.
The future is promising for Zion. His hustle, energy, and scoring ability at his position screams superstar in the making.
Zion Williamson.
Count that bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steal to prove it.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Count it. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Zion Williamson.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And it's DeRozan missing. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, total team effort.
3 points.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
Down low. Outside for Levine. Drops in the 3.
Letting the game come naturally. I love how Levine visions ahead of time when to take fast shots.
Pass to Jones. Valanciunas down low. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ball outside. And here's White. Here he goes. Again, the Bulls score.
Don't you let White get around the corner and pick and roll. Good luck. Kobe's too quick to catch.
Williamson.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. DeRozan outside. And stolen by Williamson. The finish! And Williamson throws it down.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed. Change the direction of his size.
Ingram on the wing. Fires for three.
They ain't give him no two base to brush the teeth. He don't know why they keep bothering him. He was